Welcome, weary travelers aboard the night bus. Join us for some spooky adventures as we navigate these dark streets. Witness things you've only dreamed of in this magical world of ghosts and ghouls. Conducting this triple-decker bus is Corey. Alongside him, doing little to nothing of importance, is Jackie, Jamie, and Josh.
This is Halloween.
As you probably heard, this is Halloween.
Or the tail end of it, anyway.
Yeah.
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 It ain't quite the witching hour, but it ain't far from
It
it.
ain't much past it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only a few hours past it. So, we're here.
Yeah, the sun is not rose yet. It's still Halloween.
We're
That's
back.
right.
We're back from our midweek pod
Yeah.
that somebody missed because they didn't check their messages.
Somebody got to turn on some notifications or something. I don't know what's going on over there.
No, somebody sends a text message, lays their phone down, goes to play the game, forgets they sent the text message. Yep, that's how that happens. And I don't text nobody really ever. So like when I text Corey, it's rare that I even text anybody. You know what I mean? I never have a need to like check my phone. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I will. Now that I know. Okay.
Yeah. Now that you're here, give us our take on the audio clip.
Your take. No,
Okay.
You've heard our take. Give us your take.
Okay. Now the voice actors are fine in it, but the ambient or whatever they want to call it sound effect in the back, I don't like it. To me,
ambiance.
it sounds like it's taking it. It sounds like it's too high, like it's almost taken over the voice actor.
It's too pronounced.
I'm glad you said that. That was my exact thought on it. Was the background noise is too much. It's too loud. It's too prevalent. It's
And Jackie was telling me he really didn't care for the
Narrator.
narrator, but I don't really mind it.
I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't find the narrator like exceptionally good, but I also didn't find the voice irritating or bad.
Right?
My thing is that narrator is going to be a major part of all the books because there's a lot of narration goes on. And if I can't stand her in that little bit of clip, that means she's going to be through the whole book.
You just had what the rest of us had, man. It's like it's not Jim Dale.
But I know that's exactly what it
A
is.
few times a cycle it through, and I'm okay with it.
I'm going to try. I'm going to get through the first book anyways.
But now, since y'all jumped right on that, let me jump right back. Me and Corey was discussing this. Heard some other podcasters bringing it up also. How would you feel about it if there was no narrator? None at all, and you just had, because it's supposed to be an audio drama.
Well, yeah.
You just had a narrator just point a few directions, but not word for word out of the book narrated.
I could probably deal with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I didn't figure that I'd get that answer from you. I really
Yeah,
didn't.
I could.
I could deal with that because I don't like the narrator.
Yeah, but
Now,
it's-
if it was somebody I liked, like if they was like, okay, Jim Dale's going to come in, but he's only going to do little snippets, I'd be like, oh, hell no. You leave that man's voice in there.
Well, see, that's why I think probably we have the narrator. Apparently, I don't know the definition of these things, but apparently if you have an audio drama, you really don't have word for word narration. So this ain't really an audio drama. This is more like, in my opinion,
a dramatized reading.
a dramatic reading, yeah. Because there's plenty of fans out there that if you took the narrator out completely, would throw a fit.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't mind it. Like I said, I don't like her voice with it. It don't match with everything that's going on. I don't like it. But again, it's just like a 30-second snippet we get. It could change. I'm hoping it changes because I love the books.
If it had no narrator, it wouldn't be a book then. It'd be just a movie without the picture.
I'm fine with that.
Well, you know,
I want the audiobook. I don't want a movie that just doesn't have a picture on my screen.
Again, you've never listened to We're Alive, and you've never listened to Definitely Ends.
Nah, I listen to actual audiobooks that, narrator tells you what's going on. That's how a book's supposed to be.
No.
Well,
If the story's good enough, you don't have to have a narrator sitting there telling you how it's going. The people in it will let you know how it's going. You get to see it through their eyes.
Harry does
Well-
not do a good job of telling you what's going on.
with a
That's
novel,
what we need Jim Dale for.
if you're doing a novel to an audio version, you're going to have a little bit of narration.
Yeah, I can handle a little bit.
You're going to have a little bit, and I don't think the people would put up with it being. if you did not go word for word, there'd be more backlash than what there is now, probably. So
there's a lot of
I think that's probably why they went that route.
All right, now what did the other people bring up? Did they liked it? They hated it? Did they talk about anything that we talked about?
Too
on
much
it?
narration is basically what I heard, because they were expecting something different.
Yeah, they were expecting what he was just talking about. Was, it's a audio drama. That means there's not going to be much narration at all. It's going to be basically just the characters reading their lines as if they were reading a movie script.
And I get
and
that.
my thing to that is we've got that. If you read or listened to Cursed Child,
I friggin' hated Cursed Child.
that's what happened when
most
there's no
people did.
narration.
No,
Because
no.
it's a
I didn't
script.
listen to it. I tried to read it, and I
Exactly.
don't like how they break it down. This
Oh,
person,
no,
this,
dude.
this person, this.
Because
You
it's
can't
just
read it.
this.
You can't read it off a page
No,
and get it.
because
Oh, no.
it's a
No.
script. There's that.
I
those-
tried that. You have to listen to it.
If you
Yeah.
fill in those spaces with narration from a narrator, it fixes it.
No, don't.
But that's a play script, so it has no narration.
See,
And that's
it
what
shouldn't been.
That's what Harry
written
Potter
like
books
that.
would be if you took the narration out. It would just be play scripts because it's
Nah.
already a book. So it's not like you wrote it from scratch with no narration.
I get that, but is it really a book? I don't know if Cursed Child was supposed to be a book or just
No, it's not
No,
supposed to be a book.
it's a-
That's what I'm
it's a-
saying.
It's supposed to be a play.
Yeah,
But I tried reading it the way they had it done. I cannot.
that's what I'm
handle
trying to
that.
tell you. That's why you have to have narration in a book. Now, if they was rewriting these Harry Potters from scratch, then you could do away with the narrator because you're writing from scratch and you can write out the narrator. But these books are already written for narration, so you have to have a narrator.
I don't know if they actually have a different person for each thing. You might have to have a little bit of they're walking to the train, they're
Yeah,
going to the
you're going to have
castle.
to have a narrator at least tell
Give
you
you
the
the-
scene has changed.
Yeah, I couldn't get used to that woman's voice. Again, I'm one of them people. I like Jim Dale. He done a damn good job, and I don't like change when it comes to stuff like that.
Well, at this point, we got 3 different versions of the audio, 3 different audiobooks. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah,
Did
it's
y'all-
options for people out there.
Watch the little clip I put in.
Yeah, I had actually saw it just before you put it in because I was going through Instagram as well. But yeah,
I'm not sure.
and
if I did or
also
not.
I had already heard the guy's voice playing Snape from another clip,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
so that
yeah.
didn't shock me.
I don't think I'm gonna like him. He just, again, Rickman does such a good job that it is hard to top what he did.
This is audio. So,
Yeah, and
just
even
close your
in
eyes and
even in
Well, I mean, that's what
Jim
we're gonna
Dale's
see.
version, he sounded more like Rickman.
I didn't hate. I know what you're going to say,
Stephen Fry.
but Stephen Fry's Snape was okay. The only voice I did not, or the only 2 voices I didn't like in Fry's version was Harry, because I couldn't tell Harry from half the other people.
The main character.
Yeah, he just sounded like everybody else,
Yeah.
and Voldemort, because it just was terrible voice
Oh
for
crap!
Voldemort.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
that was god awful.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, again, haven't heard enough of this new narrator to know, but I don't think there's any way she could be as bad as I dislike the Stephen Fry versions.
I say I'm okay with his narrator part.
I'm okay with some of it, but there's so many voices that just to me are so far off that I can't do
that's
it.
what I mean.
Yeah.
His narration is fine.
So-
Some of his voices are off.
Yeah, now that you say it like that, yeah, his actual narration is fine. It's when he does the voices, for the characters.
Yeah, I'd rather had him narrate it.
Well, we've already had that.
We've already had him.
Yeah,
so-
I don't care. I'd
If
rather
you'd
have
rather have
him.
him, we already got that.
Yeah,
Just have
listen,
different.
Just listen to the Stephen Fry books then.
He can narrate, and then you can have the actors come in and put their voices and stuff in it. Now, the guy who's playing Dumbledore on here,
Hugh Laurie.
yeah, I like his voice.
Oh, that was. He should have been the Dumbledore in the show. He is
True.
He is great. He sounds like Dumbledore. He could even look like Dumbledore if he grew his beard out.
Yeah, well, he couldn't grow a beard out because they'll just shave it so they can add their own length on there.
Yeah.
But I also don't mind the looks of the one they picked.
Yeah, now that I've saw him in costume. I
Yeah.
don't
Telling
mind
you,
it.
man, he's going to do fine.
Yeah, I just want to see all of them in costume. That way I can get a feel for how it's going to go.
It's going to be a bit. You'll get there, but it's going to be a bit.
Now,
A couple of years.
I
A
don't
year.
like the Hagrid costume. I don't like the fact that they stuck a tall head on that guy to make him so he could.
Well, that's what happens when you cast such a short person to play a character that's supposed to be 10 foot tall.
Well, see, they could have done like they did in the original and had a tall person who done those walking scenes and stuff. Because I put it in the group that showed.
You're talking about where you see the little eyes.
No,
you're not going to see that.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when he's walking, you can tell he's looking through the eye holes trying to see where he's walking because the head's wobbling around on top of the body.
Yeah, they may CGI that and fix it in the final.
So. Like I said, I just posted that this morning.
Yeah, I'd say that's like a placeholder kind of deal. And they'll actually CGI on Nick Frost's head.
Yeah, they said which one done it better, and they actually showed Hagrid and Harry walking, and then they showed the new Hagrid and Harry walking. And there's a huge difference. And you wouldn't think that it'd be worse than the old version.
I think they'll probably clean that up. I mean, look what they can do with AI on average.
Yeah.
And everything we're seeing right now is leaks.
Yeah. So it's really rough stuff.
It ain't nothing that footage that they've actually said, okay, this is what we're using.
And none of this was shot on the cameras they're using. It was other people capturing it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the final product's going to be a lot cleaner.
If you watch that version I watched, you can tell he's looking through a head. Mm-hmm. It's just a head sitting on top of his body. That's the only bad thing about it. I don't like he don't have the fuzzy hair. Everything's pushed down, and he looks too neat. Hagrid wasn't neat. He was just rough.
He looks like he had some axle grease.
That would have been an improvement.
I mean, that's what he tries in book 4.
Yeah, axle grease and some kind of perfume.
That Hermione's like, no.
Yeah, that's just way too much.
So he goes and dunks his head in the barrel and tries to rinse it out.
Yeah, it didn't really work too good. Visually, in my head, it didn't work too good.
I was going to say, we don't know how it worked. We don't really get a follow-up, but visually, I'm like, yeah, it's not that simple. You need some head and shoulders or something. Well then, that was Josh's short take on the audiobook and then our rants about
hear Josh say
everything else. That's kind of what I was getting at. But
it's not the like I was telling Jackie, Audible's it's great and all, but to me, if I'm reading the book, I can picture it how I don't know when I'm reading it, I can picture how I want it to be in my head. Mm-hmm. But when somebody else is like reading it, say for Audible, for example, it's almost like I got to try to picture what they're seeing. Mm. And I don't like that. I like to just, when I'm reading it, I picture what I want to see.
Yeah, you haven't listened to enough audiobooks. After a while, you get used to it. If it's got good narration. Again.
And there has been many a book that we've purchased and listened to and just turned back in because the narrator just didn't do it justice.
Yeah. And different people, it varies. The Dune book on Audible, it's got so many bad reviews because people hate the narration on it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't either. I think it's perfectly fine. But when Jackie was telling me about it and trying to get me to listen to it, and I was looking at the reviews, I'm like, everybody talks about how bad the narration is, but no, it was fine. So it's just different people have different preferences for what they want to hear.
Yeah, like me, I don't like the narration on. So far, this new one, but I'm hoping it changes because I want to love it. I want to have to spend the money and get the rest of them, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to.
Nah. Either way, you got the Jim Dale books to fall back on.
Oh yes,
that's what I try to explain to people when remakes happen. It's like this is not taking place of the old one. You can always still go back to the old one.
Oh yeah, but you get hyped for the new one. It's like, oh, you got all this new stuff going on, all these new actors coming in here, and then it's a letdown. You hype yourself up, and then, damn.
Well, no matter what I think of the narrator, I'm still there's so many big names playing voices in this that I'm excited for it. I'm excited to hear how Keira Knightley does Umbridge come the 5th book. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and if she can pull it off. Not so much the voice, just the attitude with it.
I've seen her in 2 movies that puts me in mind of Umbridge, and I think she can do it. Because if you guys remember, like a year ago when we was doing the speculations for the casting for the show, I was, trying to put Keira Knightley as Umbridge. Umbridge or Bellatrix, because again, there's 2 movies I've seen that puts me in mind of her and makes me think she could play Bellatrix or Umbridge.
Have they announced the Bellatrix for? I didn't think so.
I mean, we're not going to see her till the 5th, season 5, or by that point it may be season 6, depending on how many seasons.
Yeah, how many hours
per book?
Yeah,
because book 4 is super long, so that could be 2 seasons on its own. But either way, whenever they start doing book 5 is when Bellatrix shows up. So it'll probably be another 2 or 3 years before we get a casting for that.
As far as we know, that's when she shows up. They're adding extra stuff in here now. She could show up before then.
Yeah, if they do flashbacks.
Yeah.
And because to be fair, in the I think it's the 4th book. That's when Harry looks into the pensive for the first time, and that's when he sees the trial and sees Bellatrix, like a young Bellatrix, going to Azkaban. So yeah, technically we should see her then.
Yeah, it was the first time he. Yeah, that's when he used it without permission.
Right.
Yeah, but I was seeing some leaks that they're doing that they posted, and I'm seeing wizards on top of buildings. I'm like, what part of the book could have wizards on top of buildings? And the only thing I could even come close to thinking about
is the beginning when they're celebrating.
Yeah, when they're celebrating. But why would they stand on top of their house to shoot sparks when they can shoot them from the ground?
They're just happy.
Yeah. I've been pretty damn happy in my life. I never thought, let me jump on top of my house and dance around on it.
How many people around here you think would do that if they could? A lot.
Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Wizards aren't much different than rednecks and hillbillies.
Got a point there. You do have a point.
Yeah. Something we didn't get to touch on last week.
What's that?
And this will kind of exclude Jackie from the conversation because he doesn't watch it. But Gen V season 2 wrapped up.
Yeah. A couple of cool twists. Didn't see coming.
Yeah. Some stuff.
Looking forward to The Boys to see how it all ties in. Final season of The Boys.
Yeah. And supposedly this final season of The Boys is supposed to start and take place 6 months after what we just saw in Gen V. So it'll be 6 months removed from what we just saw. And, this is kind of, just skipping over what happened in Gen V and going straight to The Boys. But I'm curious, because based off the ending of Gen V, that group from Gen V is now part of the Resistance, per se. And I'm curious, how it's going to go because 2 of those members may or may not have been involved at the end of The Boys season 4.
God, who knows? I have to go back and look.
I saw.
What I'm saying is the way they space things out, I'm got to try to remember what happened.
Well, Kate, the girl that can control you by touching you, she was involved in the kidnapping of I think it was Kimiko.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't remember any of this, man. I mean, I do, but it's
and then
it's a whole different subject.
The other, the puppet guy, he was one of the ones that kidnapped. Who's the other guy that's always with Kimiko? I can't think of his friggin' name.
Oh, Frenchie.
Yeah, Frenchie. He kidnapped Frenchie. So,
and see, man, well, how long ago was that? Over a year.
Well, the final episode of The Boys season 4.
Whenever that aired.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when that aired.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's just so much time in between these things anymore.
You don't remember?
No, they give you 8 episodes, 8 to 10.
Yeah,
and then it's a year and a half, 2 years before you get anything else. Well, and that's with everything now. It's just too long in between things.
No.
Well, most everything.
I was going to say Reacher now. Reacher, every year there's a new episode.
Well, the upside with that is you don't have special effects, really.
You don't have CGI.
Heavy graphics you got to correct for and whatever, which I don't think that should take that long.
With what we can do now, I don't see why it takes so long.
You can almost make a movie on your phone now.
Yeah, well, when it comes to AI, they're finding some bugs with it. Actually, there was a student at a school who almost got unalived by the security guard because the AI surveillance that they was using. The boy was walking around and the AI that was watching over him, the boy was eating a bag of chips and sent out an alert that he had a gun. And before it got conveyed to the officer there, The human went back and looked at it, seen it with a bag of chips, and the cop done had that boy stopped and a gun pulled on him.
You mean the cop actually come in the building?
They have cops in the school.
Damn. Usually they're on the outside just kind of waiting around.
No, he was inside.
I said it.
No, this cop, they have up at the schools up here, they have an inside cop.
But what I was getting at is how many times have we seen where they didn't go in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not all. I'm just saying that they were bad times when.
Mama told me they finally put a metal detector up here at the high school, I think.
Oh, they may have. Probably did.
And they should have a long time ago. I think there should be a metal detector in any school.
Metal detector's okay, but you can get around them.
Oh, your average high school student ain't going to get around them.
And that's who you got to
That's the ones you got to worry about as the average high school student, because they just jump on the net and how can I do this? And here, this is what you do.
Yeah, the world has changed. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch The Boys. Although, if you're somebody like Jamie, you won't remember what you saw, but
Somebody might try to keister something
the
and go
point,
inside
the point
school.
I was getting at with that is it's ridiculous how long they take in between seasons, man.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So,
To the point, if you don't forget, you lose interest. You know, you just, it's been so long, I don't care.
they do, to me, they do a good enough job with bringing out Gen V and different things in between.
You know, that could be the difference between my age and your age.
Well, how long did it take them to bring Gen V in between all the other seasons of The Boys?
The first, and actually there was a big gap between Gen V season 1 and season 2, but I think, was it 1 or 2 seasons of The Boys that took place in between Gen V season 1 and 2? It may have only been one, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it was. I'd have to look up the exact years, but I think there was basically season 3 of The Boys came out, and then it may have been a year, maybe slightly less than a year. Gen V season 1 came out. Then it was like a year and a half to season 4 of The Boys. Now it's been I think slightly less than a year since The Boys ended, and now Gen V came out. So to me, it hasn't been that long, but I guess for Jamie, it feels like it's been forever.
Oh, it does. It really does.
Yeah, because we grew up getting used
to
the episodes come out. There was like 20-some episodes to a season.
Oh, yeah, that's the big difference for me.
And then you only had like 6 months or 3 or 4 months until the new season came out, and then you was watching. And that's what I was used to. Now, like you said, you get 8 to 10 episodes a season, and that's it.
And then on a heavy graphic show, you got a 2-year wait till it comes back again.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. And you can binge watch that in a day.
Modern sitcoms still follow what you were talking about.
Yeah,
there's no CGI and stuff involved.
Those are kind of fading away too. That type of television is on the way out. It's going away.
That's because everybody wants the big stuff.
Things change. This model that you like, you probably, I don't know how you feel about it. I haven't heard.
I didn't say I like it. I said I'm fine with it.
With the 8-episode 2-year wait kind of deal.
Oh no, I hate it. It's the same thing they're doing with Daredevil Born Again. There's only 8 episodes, and I think the next season don't come out till next year. So,
and that might just be the norm. Things change. I just don't have to like them.
Yeah,
and the thing
I still watch them.
There's not even a lot of CGI in Daredevil Born Again. It's just Disney. They are.
Yeah. Josh come up with a thing talking about Stranger Things. You watched the new trailer for it.
Multiple times.
I showed it to him.
Multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and him was talking about it yesterday when I got to work.
I got 2 different theories. I came up with one while I was talking to Jackie.
So let's go, man. I'm ready.
Joan is a big Stranger Things fan too, so I came up with one when I was talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now I got some stuff too, so let me sit back in my chair here.
He couldn't talk to me about none of this yesterday.
They don't watch it.
I don't watch it either.
I don't watch it. I found the trailer, showed it to him, and he was like, "Oh, I got so much stuff." So I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
So when Dustin, in the scene where Dustin's hugging Steve, right?
Right.
And Dustin looks like he's been through hell.
Mm-hmm.
One of my theories.
Is this when they're in the upside down?
It looks like they're in the upside down.
Okay.
It's like a real close shot of Dustin hugging Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I think what happened there is
hugging Steve or hugging Eddie. He's hugging Eddie.
Are you sure?
Oh no, I'm not sure. I don't remember him hugging Steve.
This is the new trailer.
I'm talking about in the trailer.
Okay. Okay.
Did y'all see the same trailer?
Probably.
2 trailers out?
I don't know.
I mean, I pulled up the actual
I watched the
Netflix
latest one.
trailer.
I didn't put it together. Maybe that was Steve. But anyway, go ahead.
What I'm saying is that he's hugging Steve because Steve tried to do something kind of like what Eddie did the last season, something heroic, but Steve survived this time. But I think while Dustin's hugging Steve, Dustin's going to die. That's my theory. That'd be a real twist because you think the person that Dustin's hugging, he might die sometime in the next episode or 2.
There is so many theories about who's going to die, who's going to make it.
Then there's somebody falling from the sky. I don't know if did you catch that clip in the trailer?
Probably.
There's somebody falling from the sky, and I don't know. Maybe Eddie. I don't know. But it's in the upside down. They're like falling from the sky, and that would fit that story that people were saying about Eddie dying and then coming back as like a vampire or something like that.
See, all the lore. Well, let's jump on some other things that you just mentioned first. You're talking about Dustin.
Yeah,
and there's so many speculations about who's going to live, who's going to die. I mean, it's all over everything. And when I see Dustin's name come up, this is just my take on it. I automatically dismiss that. Because if you think about the story, like in almost any story, Dustin is like the centerpiece. Now, I know everybody says Will. Will's not the centerpiece, man. Dustin is he's kind of like the storyteller. He's the one that's going to be around that last to tell the story. So I don't think Dustin's going anywhere because he's like the emotional center of the whole thing, you know? Almost everybody else is kind of fair game.
Yeah.
The real kicker would be if Steve didn't make it through the end, which I think is a good possibility they might take him out.
Because he's the only one you really don't see in the trailer.
A good point. And Stranger Things is really known for all the Easter eggs in the posters and the end of trailers. They drop tons of Easter eggs. And I've seen a lot of people, like I said, that in my take, that kind of clears Dustin. He's not going anywhere. Oh shit! There's the bad side of my mic. I found it. It turned around right. Anyway. Now, you've probably seen the ones that speculate if this one's going to go, if this one's going to go, if that one's going to go.
Yeah.
My biggest take from last season is why does anybody else see the fact that Max might already be dead?
I don't know if she's dead. In the trailer, it did show what is his name? He was carrying her out of the hospital.
Yeah, sometimes I can't remember the characters' names. As much as I've watched. It
looked like they were getting chased by like a demogorgon.
Well, they're in the hospital, remember?
Yeah.
Because she's in a gown.
Yeah.
And we know what Elle did at the end of last season. But here's my thing, man. The whole thing with Vecna and the victims he was taking, Chrissy, blah, 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 all the others, they needed so many deaths to open up the portal, right? Max was the final one that opened the portal. Am I wrong?
Ooh.
Am I wrong on that?
Wait a minute.
Now, you can't count the one that the whatever it was, ran through because that was the portal opening that killed him.
Yeah.
So you really can't count him. It was already opening. When Max floats up into the air and her eyes go white, her limbs start to break. That's Vecna taking that life, right? To add to his thing to open the portal. So to me, man, that would mean Max has to be dead. Now, there's the body, and Elle uses her powers, supposedly, to bring her back.
Yeah.
I don't know if she can resurrect the dead. She can turn the body back on, maybe.
Like the brain.
And then who's going to hitch a ride inside?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Vecna's going to... I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
So my take is, I think Max is already gone.
And it's not actually Max, it's Vecna.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Because like I say, when I'm blanking on his name too. Anyway, he's holding her there and she's lifeless. And Elle goes, no. And then uses her powers and supposedly brings her back. But can she resurrect the dead?
Yeah, That's
I don't know. They base a lot of it off of Dungeons and Dragons.
That's another part. Now, the whole thing is Vecna's using these victims, life force, I guess, to be able to open the door.
right.
So that means that there's a life force in everybody, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just sticking in the story here. So I put too much thought into this, don't I?
No.
So anyway, go back to the end of season 4, and Eddie dies inside the Upside Down.
Right.
He's dead, to grant you. Life force inside the Upside Down. Like you said, it plays a lot on Dungeons and Dragons lore. That's where you get the Demigorgons, the Mind Flayer, and Vecna, the names. Well, a lot of people speculate that Eddie's essence, whatever, will come back as Cass. Or as a version of Cass from Dungeons and Dragons lore, but I'm not up on that much.
Cass, is that the one that had the shield and the sword? Fighting
yes.
like Eddie did at the end.
Exactly. I see you watched some stuff.
Yeah, I watched a little.
Watch the show, man.
I was scrolling through my TikTok and it popped up on there, and I know y'all like, Stranger Things. I shared it I think I shared it to you, and I watched it, and I was like, well, I can see that, talking about vampires and bats and Eddie, and in Dungeons and Dragons there's a guy named such and such who fights with the shield and the sword, and at the end Eddie was fighting with the shield and the sword and blah blah. I was like, well, that's a good possibility, especially if they base it off Dungeons and Dragons.
They draw a lot from Dungeons and Dragons lore, and I don't know that much about it except what I've learned pretty much from this.
Yeah, because just about anything can happen in Dungeons and Dragons. If your imagination can think it up, you can do it.
They're drawing from some storyline inside of that, and I don't know what it is, but it contains that character you're talking about. And a lot of people point out that, like he said, Eddie's at the very end. Eddie's fighting, spoilers for anybody who doesn't watch it or cares, but he's fighting with a homemade shield and sword or spear. And what takes him out? Bats.
Batman.
Vampire. And it's a vampire-like character, apparently. So, but the actor who played the Human Torch in the latest Fantastic Four and done a marvelous job. He's very cryptic during interviews and Comic-Con appearances that, Eddie's not coming back. Eddie is coming back. We don't know for sure. So I don't think he's coming back per se as Eddie, but his essence is coming back as something else.
Come back in somebody's body.
Oh, that would be interesting too.
And yeah, or like maybe he comes back at the, how at the end of the trailer we see Vecna and he gets a hold of Will. And I like that version of that. That version of Vecna looks like he just, I don't know, man. That version of Vecna, man.
Now it just come to me, man. What would be more dramatic if he interrupts it? Will might not make it.
Yeah.
What if suddenly a character, Cass or whatever, appears while they're attacking Will, or maybe they finish Will off and attack Dustin? And who's more likely to show up to save Dustin?
Eddie.
That would be a twist.
So that's my take on it. I think Max may already be departed, and she's just reanimated.
Yeah.
What is Sadie Sink getting ready to appear in?
The new Spider-Man movie next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully she's she can be Mary Jane, but she could be Mary Jane, she could be what was it? The girl from the first Spider-Man game, she has you go around the city and do all them she videos you the whole time and live streams it. Like Screwball or something?
Oh, Screwball, yeah.
Screwball or,
Black Cat.
Black Cat. Don't see her being Gwen, like Spider Gwen or anything, because she has blonde. Gwen Stacy has blonde hair. But
They'd always change that.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, it's very easy.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
some people were saying Frank Castle's daughter, but I thought his kids were dead. I thought his family got
they're
murdered.
supposed to be.
That's his whole reason he's on revenge.
Yeah, yeah. They murdered his family. That's why he become the
Yeah.
Punisher. Oh, jumping right back to Stranger Things for just one more minute though. The older characters, aside from the kids, you think we might lose any of them? Hopper.
I don't think we'll lose Hopper, and I think Mike's mom has more to do with it than we think she does.
You know, I'd never once considered her.
I think that she might have had like a little, Vecna before he turned into Vecna and he was still a human. I think that she might have had something with him before he went into that.
Henry?
Yeah, Henry before he went.
Huh.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Was he ever really out of the hospital though? I mean, they kind of kept really tight rein on him.
But I remember somebody bringing something up about her and how she fits into the story or something, and it's really interesting.
I'll have to look into that. But anyway, that comes back when exactly? I'm not sure.
I think it's November the 26th.
Yeah, that's right, because we was looking at it. It gets released around
The day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, and then right before Christmas, and then
Nope.
New Year's Eve.
Part 2 is either the day of Christmas or the day after Christmas, and then the series finale is New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, because there was TikToks going around. Me eating my Christmas dinner after Steve died.
Oh, God. Steve's, that would be the saddest death if you went that route. No one expects Elle to die.
No.
But it ain't an impossibility.
Everybody expects Will to die because
Well,
he's like the sole catalyst that started everything from the first season.
but he's like cannon fodder, too. I mean, you kind
Yeah.
of expect him to go. But Steve would be kind of a shock. I think Dustin's pretty much safe. I might be wrong.
What if Mike sacrifices himself for Will?
You almost see Mike dying, too.
Like, because he
To save Will or Elle or both.
Yeah.
Or everybody.
Or I could even see Hopper sacrificing himself for everybody.
Yeah, which would be terribly sad, to lose Hopper. But you could see him saving Elle.
Oh, yeah. Especially Elle. Oh, yeah.
Considering, he lost his daughter.
Yep.
So,
Y'all would like Stranger Things. I swear.
I've tried, man, forever. I've tried.
I got all the way up to on the first season where they went to the rock quarry, supposedly found the body.
Skip the first season. The first season is it's slow. It's difficult.
But after that, woo-hoo.
Yep.
Second season's so good. Oh my gosh.
Second's good. Third's great.
good. Fourth is
Now, I will say that I have watched that scene where they sing, where they're singing over the two ways, over the
Yeah.
the Never Ending Story song.
Yeah.
I have listened to that a few times because that was just hilarious. But it was pretty
I was
good.
going to say, you watched, I can't believe you, it just don't look like something you'd get into. You'd be like, that sucks.
Oh no, that scene right there. I was going through TikTok and I was like, the world's going on, and all of a sudden they start singing and everything. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Because that one's arguably kind of a cheesy scene.
Oh yeah,
Don't get me wrong, I like it, but
I was like, in my head, I was like, well, that can't happen. Because there's no way they're both keyed up and they're both singing together and they're both hearing each other because one cancels
each
out the
other
other.
out, yeah.
Yeah. When you key up, you can't hear nobody else talk.
but very, like you said, cool scene.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think it'd be something that was in there.
I'm just going to say I didn't think you'd like that part.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
When I watched it at first, I liked it, but going back on it is kind
It's a little cheesy, but I'm still okay with it.
Yeah, at the moment when you're watching the show, you get into it and you're like, oh, well, that's kind of nice.
Oh, well, dude, yeah. It's cheesy and sappy, but I'm all for that.
Then you ought to watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
No,
I'm going to. I am going to.
Jonas told me about. I'm not watching.
I'm not going to.
Why not? I watched it. I liked it.
I'm not
In fact,
going to.
I'm going to just because it's super popular. I want to see if I like it.
I've got 4 of the songs from it on my phone. They're catchy songs. I like
Talking
them.
about that, did you watch that movie? That one I was telling you
I
about?
did.
It has the suckiest ending in the world.
It does. It's
That is one of the biggest cliffhangers.
well, they do that because that's not the point of the movie. But I agree with you that it's stupid. Just
I'm
show
going
us.
to tell you right now, if you recommend me to watch a show and I watch it and you don't tell me ahead of time it's got the suckiest ending in the world on it, Me and you will be fighting when I get done watching
I
it.
didn't finish it at the time.
Well, this is just a movie.
Man, that might just be my take on it. I might think it's a sucky ending. You might love it.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I mean,
Look, we could compare some movies, and y'all would love certain ones, and I'd go, nah, it sucked.
I mean, you
with
know
this-
what happens. But
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. With this movie, you know what happens, so it's not like it's shocking to you.
it just
but
catches you off guard.
It's one of those.
What movie
just
is
show me. It's that House of Dynamite on Netflix just come out.
Oh, I haven't
watched
heard
it.
nothing. Haven't heard nothing on it.
Oh, did you like it? I
Yeah.
liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love it, but it was all right. I mean, it's got Rebecca Ferguson, Idris Elba. So, what I didn't like about it is the movie is told. You know, the movie's like an hour and 40 minutes long, and it's literally broken down into like the first 30 minutes is watching everything unfold from these people's perspective. Then we rewind and we watch the same exact stuff, but from these people's perspective. Then we rewind again for the final time and watch it from these people's perspective.
Kind of sounds like Clue.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot like Clue,
I might like it then. I love that movie
except
Clue.
it's about a nuclear attack on America.
Okay, I'll watch it.
I was scrolling through my old TikTok again, and you find out some weird shit that goes on in movies or about actors in movies.
Always double check it, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust
Well,
a lot of it.
No.
I was going to say, if it's really kind of outlandish, I always kind of go to some kind of search engine and try to verify it.
I should have. Now that you said that,
Yeah.
because damn.
Yeah, because it's so much of it out there is bull crap.
Ghostbusters 2. The painting. The guy that's an actual actor they done for the painting.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about his story that you posted in the group chat?
Yeah. Did y'all not?
I watched it.
I'm woefully behind.
I don't know
on
how
the
much of the
stuff,
story
man.
I believe, but I watched it.
Yeah.
Lay it out there for me.
That dude's a psycho.
Well, I mean, a lot of actors are.
His dad was a Nazi soldier.
So was Arnold Schwarzenegger's.
Yeah. Who
True story.
raised his son to
He was.
and he was
No, I was laughing at Josh.
and he was way the hell out there to the point that he might have been his younger sister's dad.
Okay.
He liked to fight a lot, and he loved to box and fight and raise hell and everything. There's some essaying going on in some of this.
Oh, God damn.
Well, it's Hollywood, man.
Yeah. I was like, they knew this backstory before they cast this dude.
Again, that's Hollywood.
And now,
Well-
one thing I didn't pay attention to, what role is he from? Because I'd never even heard of the guy.
He's
Never
the
saw the
painting.
guy.
In the
Oh,
In what?
two. In Ghostbusters 2.
Oh.
if I ever.
In Die Hard, he's the blonde-headed guy on top of the building.
Yeah, I heard
fighting.
him. Yeah, I heard him say that. So
I can't think of the name of the character from Ghost. If I heard it, I'd know it instantly. Something Moldavia, something Carpathia, blah, 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 blah.
Kurgan or Corgan or
Yeah. It's just some crazy. Anyway,
yeah, but it
he
was
plays the bad guy, Vigo something or
Yeah.
other. Anyway, he's the bad dude in Ghostbusters too.
Yeah, that he got mad because they dubbed over his voice. They didn't use
really?
his voice. They dubbed it over with somebody
yeah,
else.
that's not his voice.
Oh, okay. That happens
And-
a lot though.
He didn't
Nowadays
know
it
it though.
does.
He
Well,
went
they
to
probably didn't want to tell him, until they paid him and got rid of him.
well, they didn't really get rid of him because he went to the premiere. That's when he found out. And they had to have security escort him out because he was trying to get to the director and all the actors.
So, I'm going to have to look this guy up now and read his IMDb or whatever, see what he's been in.
The only two things they mentioned is Ghostbusters 2 and Die Hard.
I can see why. He was probably a little too hard to handle on set.
Yeah, just like the Indian guy on
That's
Predator.
exactly who I was thinking about just now. The one they had to hire security to follow him around so he didn't hurt the other cast members.
Yeah, and that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he done the acting part in that perfect. But to be that kind of a psycho and you still want to hire him on.
Well, like I said, man, there's a lot of interesting stories about movies and the actors behind the scenes. Jaws is a good example. Everybody familiar with Jaws, the original Jaws?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The dude who played Quinn, the boat captain.
Yeah.
Totally smashed the whole time he was filming.
Oh, I can see
Drunk
that.
off his ass. You go back and watch it, you see it.
Yeah.
But true to character, man, he was drunk the entire time they were filming. And there's other stories from sets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's great stuff to just dive into. Hell, you can go down a rabbit hole and read and watch that stuff for hours.
It's like Ratcliffe. He said he was drunk
Ah,
through a
yeah.
lot of the casting.
Yeah.
I think it was book 5 and 6.
And I read into the comments, and a lot of people say, well, now we need Daniel Radcliffe to sit down and do a watch through and point out which ones he was drunk in.
Exactly. What part? You could tell I was smashed right on here. We had to do this 12 times, which his stunt double ended up breaking his back in one of the scenes in there and is paralyzed. Yeah. And they hired him in to do a part in the audiobook.
But there's just great rabbit holes you can go down and read on that stuff, man.
Yep.
It'll keep you entertained for hours.
And they do have a narrator for the HBO series.
Yeah.
Oh, they do? Have they given a name? Or
Yeah.
just said a narrator?
Yeah, he put it in the group chat.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm woefully behind on the group chat, man.
I
they're
see that.
narrating
Woefully behind.
They have a
it's gonna be
narrator in it. Tom Turner.
His voice will come in at certain times to kind of.
He has been cast as a narrator.
Now,
Not
see, that'd be
the
interesting.
narrator.
Maybe with the audio version, what would be cool is if they changed it up every book. But they're not going to, probably. But it would be kind of cool.
The books are basically
Don't
done.
fuck
So
with me like that, Jamie. Please.
Oh, that would be great, man. If you don't like this one, you might like that one.
no,
Don't make
it's
me
already going to be weird enough that they're
Put the
swapping.
narrator
No,
in
that they're
there.
swapping out. Oh, I was talking about the audiobooks. That's what he was talking about.
You could have like
well,
Ricky
see,
Gervais come
if
in
that
and
woman-
narrate. That would be so cool.
My thing is that woman's good enough for the audiobooks. Why wasn't she good enough for the TV series?
Well, I mean, you
It's
can say
not
that
the
with a
same
lot
pe-
of the people they
Yeah,
cast.
they're not casting it person by person.
The only carryover is literally
Hermione. That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about she doesn't play an acting part. She is not going to be seen. All you're going to have is her voice.
I imagine they probably did auditions. It's separate companies making it. The Hermione girl just managed to nail both of them, I think.
Yeah.
So that says something about her.
Yeah.
I mean-
She does a good job at Hermione. I won't take that from her.
So I guess she had to audition and win both parts. So the narration, each company's doing their own auditions and just chose this one over that one.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they don't have any connection.
I don't know if they do or don't. Because
Just JK.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
she gave up
mother company, I guess,
all
is
her
in charge
rights
of both.
except for the characters. Warner Brothers has the rights to everything except for the characters. So,
Which is basically means that she still gets a massive payday from it.
oh yeah,
course.
she gets a payday from it.
Well deserved.
My thing is,
That's right. I said it.
can they actually be separate and not be together?
Different production companies probably in charge of casting.
Well, probably, but I mean, HBO has Warner Brothers has the rights to everything.
Well,
so they'd have to get them from.
But they contract most of that out to
all you
other
gotta do is look
people.
at the MCU. All the movies in the MCU, they're not made by the same production company. They're made by tons of different production companies, but it's all under the umbrella of Marvel.
So someone's signing off on the final checks, but they just delegate that part out
Right.
to other people.
Yeah,
So I'd
but-
say the audiobook and the series, they're under the same umbrella, but it's two different companies making them.
So I'd say the girl is just a fluke. Well, I mean, not a fluke because she earned it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But she just happened to win both auditions.
And her name's Arabella.
Oh, I got a question for y'all.
She'll just always be that girl
Since
who
we're
plays
talking about
Hermione.
Casting. What do y'all think? I saw somebody bring it up on TikTok the other day. I'm gonna bring up a picture of him in case y'all don't know who he is. What do y'all think of Andrew Garfield playing
I think we all know who Andrew Garfield is.
Lupin?
True. He could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody talking about.
Look at it. That.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are wanting it. Is why it got
Yeah,
brought up.
I could definitely see
Yeah.
him as Lupin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
know what it's
could.
like.
And I think he'd do a good job at it. But
He's a really good actor.
yeah, but would he do it though?
There's
But
somebody.
because that
have a
would
chance
somebody
to do that.
asked him.
Yeah.
They
well,
asked
that
him
would
in
tie
an
him up
interview.
for a while.
Oh, God,
They
that's
asked him in an
money
interview,
for the
and he
rest of
said,
your life.
"I don't know how to answer that question."
He learned that lesson from
Yeah.
from Tom Holland. Just shut up and don't tell things.
Yeah. Well,
Any actor that's ever been involved with Marvel knows
You don't
answer
do a
those
Holland.
questions.
Don't
It
do
doesn't
a
matter.
Holland.
It doesn't matter if it's a yes or a no. You just don't answer those
Don't
questions.
pull a Ruffalo, or whatever the hell his name is.
Like that one time they sent him
Ruffalo.
They sent him the script for that one Avengers movie, and it said on the front of it or on the back of it, "Don't show to anybody," and he turns it over.
Yep. Hey man, they famously. You talking about Holland?
Yeah.
They famously didn't tell him that they were shooting Tony's funeral scene. He thought it was a wedding scene in the movie until he got there because they didn't want him telling anybody.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he would or not, just for the simple fact that they're wanting to do so much with Spider-Man and everything.
Yeah,
If
but
he gets
still,
pulled into that,
you had a chance to jump on the Harry Potter franchise and turned it down. You
but
are
can he?
retarded. I said that word on air, didn't I?
but can he though?
Hey, the R word's back.
Oh no. Huh?
I said the R word's back.
I guess so.
But my thing is, can he? Is he contracted through Marvel and stuff to where he can?
Now you get into the legal parts, and you might have a point there.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably why he didn't just come right out and say, "Oh yeah, I'd do that in a heartbeat."
But anyone offered a chance to get into that, any actor that has a chance to get into that franchise and doesn't take it is throwing money away.
Oh yeah, that's guaranteed. Even if a lot of people think it suck, they would still
Yeah,
be
do it anyway.
Yeah, there would still be a bunch of people still buying all the merchandise and which ain't really much merchandise that you can buy that has the original actor except posters and shirts. That'd be the only thing that, because there ain't too much that you can actually get out there that you see Harry or Ron, Hermione and stuff on unless it's a shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
Or a poster.
and you're talking like using the actual actor's face. Yeah, because I mean, just the image of Harry doesn't necessarily have to be Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, because look at the Funko Pops and everything they
Yeah,
come out
exactly.
with. Look, nothing like
So
that.
I'm sure he gets nothing off of that.
No. At least I don't think so.
But again, they're set for life just off the films
Oh, yeah.
and what
the
little
royalties and
merchandise there
stuff
might
they
be,
get off of it.
posters, T-shirts.
Yeah, how many times do those films replay on cable TV?
And
All the
on
time.
loop and will for years to come.
Oh, yeah. It'd be just like Saved by the Bell and stuff. It never stops playing. Ever.
Charmed, Supernatural.
I like Charmed.
Y'all know how Johnny Depp played Grindelwald? If he wanted to play Grindelwald, do y'all think he could have made a good Sirius Black?
Yes.
He can make a.
He can play any role,
Yeah, he
but
can
just
do
basically
anything.
For the
any
TV
role.
series, imagine him. Oh, man, that'd be stellar
You
casting.
could cast him
right
as
there.
Snape. He'd make a hell of a Snape.
Oh, my gosh.
Ah.
That's an even better cast. Right? Yeah. He probably didn't want to do it, though.
Oh, he would have. No, he probably got some bad blood where they kicked him off
I was
the
going to say,
Fantastic Beast.
I don't think he would.
But since you brought Johnny Depp up,
He's supposed to be going back into Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, but we're also definitely getting a new Christmas Carol.
Yep.
Now,
Yeah.
is it animated or live action?
Live action, and from what I read yesterday, it's a real dark take. Yeah,
Tim Burton making it?
I haven't heard about anything about Tim Burton, but that would be awesome.
I don't think he is. I had it
No.
pulled up the other day. It comes out next year.
But
next
I'm real
November.
interested in a dark version of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Especially
All
with
of them's
Johnny
a little
Depp.
bit dark, except for Scrooged.
I love Scrooge, by the way.
Now it's got some dark
Scrooge
parts to
McDuck.
Oh
it.
yeah, man! You got
As
the
a
one dude who freezes to death.
As
Yeah.
a kid watching the animated one, it scared me to death.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about with?
The guy with the chains? That scared me to death, man.
I can't say it did me that way.
When you was little, one a version of it might have, because we've been watching them since we were kids.
Oh, yeah.
There's only a gazillion versions of it.
Yeah, even got one that's got Patrick Stewart in it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Patrick
This one had
Stewart,
Jim Carrey in it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, oh, you need to check it out. It's animated. It was from a handful of years ago. Oh, I say a handful. It's probably over 10, probably.
Oh, way more than 10.
Yeah.
I watched it in
Yeah, I
elementary
don't
school.
really get into Christmas shows. Now
But
I
it's
like
good.
Scrooged.
Yeah,
To me, that's not actually a Christmas show.
totally a Christmas show. How's it
To-
not a
to
Christmas
me, it's
show?
not.
It takes place during Christmas.
I was gonna
It's
say.
the whole story of Scrooge. How's it not a Christmas show?
It
Just
is.
the twist
Because
that
you
they-
like it, but you won't admit you like Christmas.
I don't like
Exactly.
Christmas. No, it's set in the modern times. That's why I don't consider it the same as the other ones.
But it's set during Christmas.
Don't matter. I watched Harry Potter. It's set during Christmas through part of it.
I'm gonna ask.
I don't consider it a Christmas show.
I'm going to ask the magic question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's set in modern times.
Yeah, but it's literally happening with my man in it. That's all. Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Anything involving Christmas, you don't take his word for. He's stupid when it comes to Christmas. So.
Nah, sucks.
But the Johnny Depp movie, the Scrooge movie, it's directed by T. West. He primarily does horror films.
T. West, is he the guy that did Pearl and X?
Yeah. So
I don't know either one of these.
that makes the movie more exciting for you
you're
guys.
Unplugged, dude.
Oh,
That makes the movie more exciting for you guys and a little less exciting for me.
those are like really graphic horror movies.
I'm not really into horror movies, but
like graphic.
Body horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my favorite genre. I watch them. I don't hate them. I like
Has
the more.
Jenna Ortega in it?
The more, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
She has a she has a it's the best scene she's ever had in any movie ever. Gotta say.
Okay, I'm into this. I will watch it.
It's called X, and then there's one that it takes place before it that came out after it called Pearl, but it has Mia Goth in it. I don't know if y'all know who Mia Goth. Oh, she's so hot.
I can't place the actors right off. But I'll check them out. Like I said, body horror is not my favorite horror genre, but
and it's
I
not,
still like them.
It's not too much into body horror, but the way that he like his cinematography and the way that he films stuff, it's different than other horror movies. It just feels different.
I'll give you a good example is Final Destination. The original movie and the premise is really cool. After that, in my opinion, they're just finding new ways to kill people.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets boring.
But people love them. That's why they're up to 5.
That's why they keep racking up. That's why every one of us cannot get behind a log truck on the interstate.
Don't bother me one bit.
Hey, no, I got to move. I will not do it.
it don't bother me a bit either.
Do it.
I'll get right behind it. I don't care. That's draft. That's draft.
When
that's death. That's death.
when I was out cutting grass, we had a girl that worked with his name Miranda. And I got in behind a log truck going up through there. And she's like, Jackie, you need to move over. You need to move over. I said, oh, we're fine. I said, wait a minute. Does it look like that back tire is kind of wobbling a little bit over there? And Jackie, you better shut the hell up. You better be good. And I rode behind that truck all the way up until it turned off. And she was petrified on the other side. And I was laughing my ass off.
I would be right with her. Let's get away from this truck. Don't do it.
The other thing that freaks her out is to pull up the side of a rig truck, a truck that's got a trailer on it, and just ride beside of it. Don't go around.
Nah, see, I don't like that either. I do not like that either. I will push to get in front of them.
Yeah, I didn't.
If I come up on the interstate and there's a large group of cars, I will not ride with that group, man. I got to get behind. I got to get in front of them.
Okay.
Or fall back behind them, something.
I did an illegal pass yesterday.
It's not illegal if you didn't get caught.
When I left Waco,
Statute of limitation.
Exactly.
I went to Dairy Queen, and you know how when you're coming back from Mullins and you come across them little set of railroad tracks, y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
As soon as you come out from say you were going to go up the Amigo way, you don't go that way, but as soon as you come across them tracks, it turns into like 40 miles per hour. I seen the dotted line on my side. That means I can get on the other lane and pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not just because as long as the dotted line's where you're driving at, not just because you see it 20 miles down the road.
No, it was on my side.
Okay.
I mean, technically, you can just pass somebody any time, but
okay.
Yeah.
not legally, but just technically.
Yeah, as long as you got the dotted line on your side, you're allowed to.
Yeah, this
go
guy
around.
was going
I
to
bet you Coleman would argue you that one. You can't pass in a turning lane if you're going around a cop.
I wouldn't talk about cops. If I'm following a cop, I'm not passing a period.
Wait, he tried passing a cop?
Oh, he did. Yeah. They got him.
Why? Did he know it was a cop?
I don't think at the time he did.
No, he didn't.
They got them undercover vehicles.
Yeah. I have noticed ever since I've got my car and I have the lights and I guess where it's all black, every time I get in behind a car, they always go super slow now.
Yeah, they automatically think it's a police car.
So I got to pull over on the side of the road, look at my phone for about 10 minutes because I'm not driving that slow, man. I'm not driving 20 miles per hour in a 40. That is ridiculous.
You just pass them.
Yeah, they think
Put
you're a
you some
cop
red-
anyway. Just
put
smoke
you some
them.
red and blue lights in your vehicle. Kick them a couple times. They'll pull off to the side.
That
go
is
on around
highly illegal.
Extremely.
You ain't got to do that. You could just flash your lights a couple times behind somebody and they'll think something's going on and they'll pull over.
That's a felony.
Well, I didn't say
Which
it was
is-
legal. I just said if you don't want to ride behind them,
That's why I said.
get some lights in there.
That's why I said you just pass them. If the vehicle's going slow, you just pass it. It ain't gonna be a passing lane. Just know, somewhere you feel safe passing them, pass them.
Well, it was a straight stretch, so it was, and no cars were coming. So I mean,
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, now straight stretch. Got your little line going around them.
Yeah, blue lights didn't come on you. You're okay.
Blue lights come
Don't
on.
do
We
that.
didn't give you no information.
I've had idiots try to do that or actually go around me in curves, though. Why would you do that?
that is
You got to
stupid.
get somewhere. I've done
Yeah,
it.
the pearly gates will be right there when you get there. You ain't got to rush.
I haven't made it to them yet. And
That's
I've
like
passed
a
a few people in
50-50.
curves.
I had a cop tell me one time I drive like a grandpa.
Oh,
I
you
told
do?
him, A, I am a grandpa, and second, we got there, didn't we?
A and 2.
Exactly. You understood the code.
Hey, whatever keeps you from getting pulled over.
It does, and I still get pulled over. As we have evidence on more than once. I think your dad passed me once while I was pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah, right down here at the mouth of Amigo.
Yep.
He got home and told me, he said, I think past Jamie pulled over at Amigo.
I wasn't speeding. It's pesky little things like paperwork and stickers and
And I was
tags.
gonna say, that's why I said whatever keeps you from getting pulled over. Because when you get pulled over, you ain't doing nothing illegal, but your vehicle
But
may or may not be.
Yeah.
I may be riding dirty.
Yeah. Well, the glove compartment's locked, so the trunk in the back. And I know my rights.
You're going to need a warrant for that.
Exactly.
Probable cause.
Oh, you just pulled me over for the sticker. I'm sorry, sir. I've been meaning to get that changed. It's 3 years out of date. I said I've been meaning to.
Yeah, I didn't say how long.
Alzheimer's is kicking in, and every time I think about it, it goes right back out.
Anyway,
Like, I'm married. That should explain everything right there.
Okay, one other point. Y'all know how y'all said that Nightwing could beat Daredevil, right?
yes.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Is the same
Taskmaster
Oh.
versus Nightwing.
versus Nightwing?
I'm still going to give it to Nightwing.
I don't know enough about either character, so I can't really give an informed opinion. But
Taskmaster, his character, from what I've read, is he studies the person. He'll watch them the whole time they're fighting, so he knows what they're going to do before they even do it.
yeah,
Something like on Superman, the movie. They just
I
come
mean, I know
out.
who Taskmaster is.
And I feel like that would work really good against Nightwing because you would use his same style against him. And I feel like that'd be the only viable way to beat someone like
I
Nightwing.
could
But
see
Nightwing-
that,
go ahead.
but he would switch it up. As soon as
Exactly.
he started finding out he's caught in these movies, he would switch it up.
It's going to be
Well-
a long, drawn-out battle.
It's not that easy to switch it up though. Just
But
saying,
it is.
when you've trained for years and years, it's not easy to just
Well,
swap.
but
switch
here's
your
the
fighting
thing.
He
style.
doesn't train in just one style, though.
Exactly.
But Taskmaster's probably seen footage of him in different styles.
Probably. Like I said, it's not going to be an easy battle.
Yeah,
Because I think, and where I read it, it said Taskmaster doesn't fight somebody unless he knows he can beat them. By what I take from that is he's watched enough film, and so he knows that even if they do switch it up, it ain't gonna. There is one character he will not go after, is
Deadpool.
Deadpool, and that's because you can't
You can't beat
plan
Deadpool.
for Deadpool. You just can't.
Yeah, he's too chaotic to.
Yep, I saw the cartoon version of that.
But the thing I go with on Nightwing is he was trained by Batman.
Yeah,
Who is proficient in every known form of martial art. So I think either one of them would be a match for the. There may
Yeah.
not be a winner.
yeah. They may
The
fight
one-
to a draw.
It may be a matter of who's more physically fit on that one. Who can last the longest?
Well, yeah.
I'd give it to Nightwing on that one because
Younger.
It would,
younger, stamina.
that puts me in mind of Goku versus Hit. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier when I said it's hard to change your fighting style when you've trained for so many years.
Yeah,
It's not as simple as, oh, okay, you can predict me, I'll just change it. It's like, it's not that simple.
Yeah, I would say that, especially with Goku, because he only knows one style.
Well, he was telling Hit that. He was fighting Hit, and, Hit has this ability, time skip ability, where
oh,
he
it's
can
so
basically,
it's so cool.
he can
They're
jump,
off the charts here. I have no idea.
he
I don't
can
know
jump
who
forward
it
in
is.
time by like a 1/10 of a second. And, in a fight, especially when you're talking about Dragon Ball Z and how fast they supposedly are,
Yeah.
a 1/10 of a second's a massive amount of time. And, but Goku can, he's also fast enough and he can predict where hit's going. And hit's like, well, I'll just change up how I fight. And Goku's like, it's not that simple. When you train and you're fighting at this type of speed, it's not that simple as just, okay, I'll change what I'm doing. Your body's just trained to react in a certain way. It's not as simple as just changing.
Was that style of fighting, but with Batman stuff, he's trained, and Nightwing's trained in just about every kind of
every known form of martial art.
And they don't stick to just one. They'll switch it up when they're battling. It just depends on who they're fighting at the time.
Right.
So I could see them being able to switch it up a lot easier than somebody who's only ever fought with one style but knows the others.
That's why I say with either one of them and Taskmaster, it's going to come down to who can last the longest.
Yeah, who can like I said, has the most stamina and can handle.
That's what it's going to come down to.
Who can handle the beating they're going to give each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Until Batman shows up and just whoops them both.
That's what I say. Batman or Nightwing against Taskmaster, either one.
Okay.
Is
Batman would just win.
That one's fine. Corey said he thinks Batman could beat Spider-Man. Not happening. Not happening.
Yeah.
With prep time.
With prep time, Batman takes out almost everybody.
See,
Okay, let me
Jamie's
put it
got the
this
same
way.
opinion I got.
If Spider-Man actually punched with his full force, here's Batman's head. There goes Batman's head.
But he's got to hit him. And Batman's going to come in with some kind of contingency plan to slow. If he's had enough time to prep, he's going to gas him. He's going to use touch chemicals. He's going to use something that'll slow him down to a speed he can battle.
Is faster than the speed of light, though.
Does Batman know about the spider sense?
No.
Well, with prep time, he's going to know.
That's what I'm saying. With prep time, he knows he's planning for it.
What happened when Spider-Man fought Scorpion? With his venom and how that affected Spider-Man? Or like the gas from Scarecrow? So Batman's got all this stuff at his fingertips.
An unprepared meeting,
Yeah, it's not
Spider-Man
close.
takes Batman out.
Yeah, it's not close.
Any kind of prep time, Batman's got it.
Yeah, because he has a file on every
He
superhero.
has devised a way to take out every single
down
This
member
is a
of
hot
Justice
take.
League.
I think Spider-Man's smarter than Bruce Wayne.
No.
No.
He's outsmarted Reed Richards and Tony Stark, and Reed Richards is one of the smartest people in all of fiction. How can he not be?
Outsmarted him.
Yes. Look at I promise there's a comic. He outsmarted Tony Stark and Reed Richards. And
In what kind of context?
he was doing something, and let me look it up.
Like he outscienced him?
I'll look it up.
Or like common sensed him?
I'm not sure.
It's also one of those, it depends, again, how you're looking at this, but Batman he has very low morals. Spider-Man has very high morals. So I don't see a world where Spider-Man would ever not pull his punches.
I would argue that Batman has very high morals.
I don't know. I get the feeling that Batman...
He won't kill.
He teeters on the brink. If he ever let his morals go, he'd be deadly, dangerous, super dangerous. Because if he ever decided he was going to, there's a whole comic version that shows Batman going dark.
Well, see, I don't know all this stuff.
Yeah, that's his only thing that keeps him from being just a murder monster is he won't kill.
Yeah, because he knows how to do the prep and everything, and he has everything at his disposal. I mean, he's so rich that he can have it. If he used guns, it'd be over with, but he don't ever use them.
And it's not that he's not tempted to kill. He stays right on the brink of not doing it.
I'm just saying between him and Spider-Man, though, Spider-Man's way more
Oh, yeah.
friendly.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
Spider-Man,
neighborhood Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's not going through with contingency plans on how to take out other superheroes in case he needs to.
Josh brought up a point about Spider-Man's punch being able to kill Bruce Wayne. Yeah. But Superman, he's multiple times took Superman out.
Yeah, that's what I kept bringing up yesterday when I was talking to Josh. It's like Batman has defeated Superman multiple times.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm gonna let Jamie watch this video.
Yes, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I agree with what, and I kind of got this from Jamie from just years of being around Jamie. But yeah, with prep time, Batman beats probably anybody. So,
yeah, because he already found everybody's weakness and already knows how to conquer it. Like I said, with prep time now, Superman's just flying through the air, and all of a sudden, well, not Superman, but Batman just going through the air, and then there's Spider-Man. Oh yeah, he don't have none of his contingency stuff on him.
No,
he takes him out right
yeah,
then
he's
and there.
toast.
Yeah, his webs will take him out.
Although if Spider-Man is wearing the
Venom
iron
outfit.
I was gonna say the Iron Spider suit, the one from Tony Stark. Then Batman probably hacks it real quick, and then it's done.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
Yeah.
He don't use the Tony Stark suit in any like ever in the comics. Maybe once.
I didn't know they actually had him in that.
There's like a comic series for the Tony Stark suit, but he's mainly just his spandex and.
I just know it from the movies. So.
And Spider-Man's durability is off the charts as well.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, so Superman's. Which, Batman never kills any of these people. Like Jamie was saying, Batman doesn't kill anybody. Neither does Spider-Man. So, when they're fighting, they're not fighting to the death.
Yeah, just who's going to give up first? Or who can get away first?
Yeah. And more than likely, that's what Batman would do, is Batman would do just enough to incapacitate Spider-Man enough for Batman to get away.
Yep. Don't get me wrong, I like Spider-Man, but man, Batman just...
Oh, yeah. And also, I got to put this out that I'm definitely very biased because Batman was always my favorite superhero growing up. Everybody else loves Superman. I always loved Batman. That was always my superhero growing up. I didn't even know Marvel was a thing back in the day. I mean, I knew about Spider-Man and them, but I didn't know that there was a difference in the universes and everything.
Spider-Man's insanely smart.
Well, he might be on the same level with them. Yeah.
I don't read the comics, so everything I'm going by is based on stuff I've seen
I'll put
throughout
it
the years
this way.
in movies, and I just know that, in my opinion, Bruce Wayne is smarter than Tony Stark, and from what I've seen in the movies, Tony Stark is smarter than Peter Parker.
Well, if you go by the new ones, the new movies, yeah.
Well, I'm going by all the different movies, all the Spider-Man movies, the Iron Man movies, all the Marvel stuff. And I could be wrong. That's just what I get from the movies. And I know there's so much more in the comics that I don't have a clue about. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said, he may be on the same level with them. It's you'd have to take the subject. You know, it may be a point where any one of the three could outsmart the other one on any given day.
Yeah,
they're that close.
But I still think it's crazy that he even is on the same level as him. As a teenager, that's crazy.
Genius is just there, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine him.
I guess
His IQ is only going to get better as he gets knowledge, and I don't know. It's like, okay, this is how I think it'll go. Yeah, Batman's out flying. Him and Spider-Man meet each other. Yeah, Spider-Man wins that one, and then Batman would make his contingency plan and beat Spider-Man. But I think after Batman makes his contingency plan for Spider-Man, Spider-Man will make one for Batman because that's the same way that Spider-Man is.
granted, but you got to take the 4 men that we're talking about. 4, 3.
Who else is getting added to this?
4.
Let's see, Spider-Man, Batman,
Tony Stark,
Tony
and
Stark,
Reed Richards. 4,
Reed
yeah.
Richards, 4. Okay.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even.
See, man, I was right.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know those two were in this.
The old man
Go
can
ahead.
still count.
I didn't know those two were involved. Go ahead.
Anyway, you got to look at personalities too. Tony, super smart, genius,
Dickhead.
just alcoholic,
Cocky.
overconfident in his own skills. Not that dedicated. I mean, he's dedicated,
If he wants it bad
but
enough.
not like to an insane point. Peter, young, super smart, not that driven, but not like.
See, I'd have to go against that. I think Spider-Man's one of the most driven characters to do. When he wants to do something,
But it's not every day. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
And
It doesn't control his life.
somebody's got to be.
There's
in
got to be an
danger.
issue. Otherwise, he just wants to be Peter Parker.
Yeah. I mean, we saw him in Civil War.
Reed Richards, super smart, scientist, family man, has a life. Batman's alter ego is Bruce Wayne, not the other way around. Batman's Batman acting like Bruce Wayne. Batman is a complete lunatic,
Yeah.
mentally nuts.
Yeah, he's training every day.
His whole existence is to be Batman. He uses Bruce Wayne as his disguise, not the other way around. So the driven part, I got to give to Batman. He's Batman 24/7.
Yeah. And I actually think of all the superheroes, I think Batman could beat Goku.
Given
With
some
prep
prep time, he would find something.
He would. It's not hard to find Goku's weakness, but yeah.
That's my take on all four of them. All incredibly smart, probably on a par with each other. Batman's a nutcase.
He's the
That's
wild
why
card.
him and Joker are
Yeah.
right there with each other.
That's why it works so well too. And
Yeah.
anything involving those two works so well because it's like these are like two very similar people just on the opposite side of a coin.
Exactly.
They're the
That's
same
a good
coin.
way to look.
just
That's a
different
good way to
sides.
look at it. They are the flip flops of the same person.
What about Doctor Doom versus Batman?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah. See, we're gonna have to narrow down like some of these and then just dedicate a podcast to.
Because Doom is just as smart as Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the par with
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of them.
We may have to table that one until next week. Have to have some
'cause it's
thinking
getting-
time on that one.
Yep.
So Batman.
Research to do.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're doing a crossover with Superman and Spider-Man. DC and Marvel are for just one comic issue.
Oh, it's been done.
Yeah.
That'd
So-
be cool.
They're usually pretty good.
I mean, they're not going to be fighting each other because it'd be stupid. We all know who's won that one, but
Probably Spider-Man.
No.
Against who?
Superman.
no.
It's been done.
What?
Oh yeah,
Jamie told me about it.
it's been done.
He's beat Superman?
They fought. I can't remember how it worked out, but they have fought.
Huh. I'll have to read that.
Yep, been done.
Huh.
But we're going to table that
All right,
till our
let's
next
bail,
discussion.
guys. We're out.
Later, guys.
Later.